Oh, welcome back. I'm envisaging this is going to be a pretty long move, actually. I've been working out what I need to do. So, first of all, I'm going to replenish these troops in here. Shouldn't be much to pay out. What is it? 161 for taking Madrid. Not bad at all, hey? And I'm going to attack this Prussian fleet up here. I'm going to do it quite quickly, though. We should be able to murder it, of course, with these ships here. And all just against one India man. I think he's had it, don't you? I'm not really sure it's worth showing this one, is it, really? Right, okay, well, I'll get into it anyway. I'm certainly going to do the battle. Well, it looks like the Prussians are as mad at sea as ever they were at land. He's coming straight towards me, and of course we're going to take out his sails. He's in the wind, so that should expose his sails to me instantly. So let's just see. I think we're almost in range. That looks about right, doesn't it? Not quite. Maybe almost. Okay, let's give him a shot. And hopefully... Oh, that's a pain, he's gone that way. Okay, back to normal speed. I should imagine he's routing already, is he? Oh no, he's just wavering. My goodness. Good grief, he's actually going to hit me. Surely not. Let's pull him out of the way. I don't want to take any hits at all if I can help it. No, he's just wavering. Right, that should take away the sails. Come on. Oh, he is routing. He's routing now. Right, brilliant. Let's get in close then. We'll give him a bit of great shot. Ah, no, we'll continue. I'm hoping nothing got hit at all there. Just, never know, I might just get a sail shot in there and one in there. Don't want to knock him out of the water, of course. I want to sell this ship. So I want to use the money. Right, now what... Oh, great. I was going to show you what happens to the Marines firing from the masts, but anyhow, never mind. Well, when I said this was going to be a long turn, I expected things to last just a little bit more than that. Remaining 3, enemy killed, captured. Right, okay, anyway, I'm just going to sell that because I want the money. Okay, and let's just see what damage there is to these ships, if any. Shouldn't be any. None. None. And none. Brilliant, he didn't even get a shot in. That's excellent. Right, these ships then are coming over to the mouth of the Baltic here. Hang on a minute, what happened there? Did I leave one behind? I did. Huh. How odd. Oh no, look at that. I'm not going to be able to reach now. Great. Huh. How come that this one here, which is at second rate, can move quicker than... Oh, mind, it's got a first rate in there. Yeah, but he couldn't get there either. It doesn't make any sense to me that this fifth rate moves slower. See, the fifth rate has got a speed of 17, whereas the second rate has got a speed of 12. So for some reason, I just don't know. I've no idea what that is. I've said that before, haven't I? Anyway, okay, that was a bit of a cock-up there, leaving the fleets separate like that, but hopefully they're close enough to give support to one another. You never know. Okay, in London, I've been considering what to do here, whether to, recruit all over, but I've decided not to. I'm just going to recruit here. I'll leave you to continue guessing what I'm going to be doing in the future, of course. I want these £24 howitzers. I haven't had any of those. I know they take 2 turns to get these now, but actually I can afford more. I wonder why that is. I didn't know that. Or maybe it's because of that ship I took, I don't know. So I'm going to get a regiment of horse as well. Oh, look, start on 2 chevrons. That's rather nice, isn't it? Okay, and then over in, way over here, to Mexico. I'm going to get my rakes to have a look at these ports. This is what I've been doing, you see, figuring out where everything is, so I'm not moving around. Oh, by the way, thanks for telling me that Philadelphia is west of New York. That's brilliant. All I now have to do is, like I said on my comment, remember where New York is. But I'm being a bit flippant there, of course, because New York is I'll probably get this wrong now. Is at the head of crikey, I nearly said the Mississippi River then. The Hudson River, isn't it? Let's just have a quick look if I'm right on that one. Right. New York should be easier to find than that, shouldn't it? Because it must be this, surely. Yes, it is. Brilliant. So presumably, I was going to say that was it. Must be this, isn't it? Actually, it should be easy to find because this here is going to be that Long Island, isn't it? Or is it Manhattan Island, is it, or something? I'm not too sure. But anyway, that will be the Hudson River, won't it? Leading past New York. So it should be fairly easy to find, shouldn't it? Anyway, so if it's just west, actually on this, it's sort of like southwest, isn't it? But hey-ho. Okay, and in Florida, I've got a rake in here as well that's doing nothing at the moment. Which is probably what a rake would have done, really. Somebody once asked me what a rake was. A bit of a wastrel, really, a rake. I think the idea is that you can employ somebody who's got low morals, to do all the kind of things we're asking them to do. So, the one in Lower Louisiana. Just listen to one of my videos, by the way. My one that I said was a cliffhanger. Well, the one after the cliffhanger. This is Lower Louisiana, isn't it? I said, let's have a look at my fleet in America, and then went to my fleet in Europe, which is the most bizarre thing, but anyway, there you go. Maybe I meant to say my American fleet in Europe, I don't know. Or maybe I'm calling Europe America now, part of America. Right, okay, to Mexico. Send this one over to Mexico. And so I've got something else that I can look with, and also kill his generals with, when the time comes. And I should have a couple of rakes in Upper Louisiana as well. These are quite easy to find because they're the only ones around. The only French around. So I just look for the French. Is he the one that's just moved? No, he isn't actually. Right, maybe he's one that should move then. I'll move him to there, and then we'll get him in Mexico. Okay, and the other one in Mexico. Where's he? Him as well. Okay. I'm really surprised I haven't got more rakes and more missionaries. Talking about missionaries, I've got one in New York. Why didn't I do this one? I wonder if that's that island there jutting out. Shall I have a look? Oh yes, there you go. You see, I listen to advice. No, I don't. Where am I? I'm in Boston. Never mind. I've got a missionary here. I think, yeah, we're 100% now. That's why I decided to do it. And I want to send him to Maryland. Maryland's down here. And that means I can now release this one from Maryland, because they're still not 100% Protestant yet in Maryland. And I'll send him to Mexico as well. And we'll convert the Mexicans over to Protestantism. Okay. And over in the Western... Why am I saying this? Oh yeah, no, I got it right this time. Over in the Western Atlantic, I want these ships here that are sitting around doing absolutely nothing at the moment. I want to do something. So let's get them out of here. And I'm going to... decided there's somewhere I can pirate around here. Somewhere where the Spanish will be making lots of money that I can steal from them. And I can't remember where it was now, but I saw somewhere. Where are you? Come on, I know you're here. Is it this one? Might be this. Here it is. Right. Spanish. 1165 they're getting through there. They're not going anywhere else. They don't seem to be going through here. So I think really the only place to raid now from the Spanish, at least locally, is going to be there. So let's get in here. It's 1161 there. And it's 1165 there. Well, 1165 it must be. Yeah, 1165. Let's bring those over to there. Do a bit of pirating there. And I'm going to join this one to them as well. Because again, he's sitting around doing nothing. Oh crikey, he should be repaired really. But it's going to cost 564 and I haven't got it, so... No, I'll join him up to them. And then he can make some money as well. So it was 1164, it's now 780. So that's, what's that, about 4 100, isn't it, we're getting? He's now at, 789. That's a bit strange. Take them out and put them back in again, see what happens. Right, 1165. Down to 724. Oh well. It's money in the bag anyway, isn't it? That's the main thing. Now these India men that I sent back to here, I want them to occupy the ports, the empty ports. You know, to prevent other nations landing and occupying places. See, these are covered already, so I'm not too worried about those. But this one isn't, for instance. And also, come on, hurry up, I'll just speed that up a bit, actually. And the other one that isn't is the one that I've just taken that 5th rate out of. I'm not sure I can reach there yet, though. Right. And I could probably do with a faster ship than India Man. He can only do 14. A faster one than that in there. So if I swap one of these that I've got in here, I haven't got one in there, have I? Think. Oh, I know where I was going to put it. I was going to put it in here, actually. Yeah, let's put it in there, and then I'll get a sloop in the future to cover that one, I think. Yeah, might be an idea, leaving that empty like that, just putting something in there to cover it. That one maybe. Okay, and they're still okay, aren't they? Right, okay, so that's given the India men a task. Now, to be honest, the India man troops don't cost a lot, or the ships rather, to maintain. They're only, let's have a quick look, they're 43 each turn for upkeep. So I mean, that's quite cheap, that, you know, defending a port rather, for only 43 per turn. I think that's pretty good value for money, really. But if I get a few more of them, I might club them all together and put them over onto a trade hub, but we'll see. Now, the sloops that I've got over in Europe, that's between Spain and England. Those are the ones between Spain and Britain, I should say. I'm going to move those around as well, because I don't think I need him here. I'm not going to need him here for a while anyway. So if I put him, say, in there, that's where he can reach, and then I'll put him in there. Much the same purpose, you know, just to prevent anybody from being able to move in here and then instantly attack London. And my main fleet down here, I want this out of here, because I saw some Spanish, if you remember. I don't know where they've gone now, but I thought they're up there. I think they just might be tempted to go back to that port there and just to boot those out. And I don't want that, really. I want them to come and attack me, because if they come and attack me, then I can defend this place against them, and I'm pretty sure I can defend that pretty darn well. So over here is 3,482, and here it is 4,833. Wow, I think we'll go for this one. Okay, what are we getting out of that then? Well, he's now down to 2,100, so we're getting 2,700 for that, aren't we? So that's probably about 3,500 just from pirating that we're going to get this turn. Right, I'm curious about these. You don't seem to be able to repair these anymore. Look, it says no repairs required, but I know I did it some damage. Not enough damage, though, you know, to cause any very serious problems. I will actually just change the game length, though. I don't think there was any game length on it, was there? I took it off when I attacked it. So, game settings again, and I'll put it on to 60 minutes. I think I could sustain an attack for 60 minutes. I can always shorten the video if that's what's going to happen, you know, if it's going to take forever. Okay, well, turn end. Let's see what they bring on. Crikey, I thought that turn was going to take a lot longer than that. I really did. Well, we shall see. Okay, they're all those rakes that are coming from the, well, I suppose the northern parts of America, really, but even the eastern parts. But I need to move them all into the South America area, really. I've been interested to read some of the clever deductions, really, I suppose, as to where I was going to go when I first landed in Europe there. Well, before I landed, rather, when I sailed over there with an army. And people are very perceptive. I'm really quite impressed by it. But there is a grander plan, actually. What did he do then? Did he kick my ships out again? Ah, yeah, but he didn't release a fleet this time, did he? He just booted them out of that port. So I must remember to put those back in that port, so that he can't raise ships in there. Raise ships? You don't raise ships, they're not babies. You build ships. Anyway. Okay, yeah, there is a grander plan. And I needed Britain, certainly, because I wanted somewhere where I could replenish ships when I took them over there. I needed to stop him in Europe rather than stop him in America, because it was too easy for him to get straight at me in America. So I needed to prevent him before he got anywhere near there. And that's what Britain was all about. I considered Iceland, I considered lots and lots of different places. Iceland just doesn't make enough money, and it's too far back, so I went for Britain. And just taking England wasn't enough, really. I had to wipe them out. I couldn't have them on my border and be continually fighting them as they raise more troops. It's always been one of the problems for England, having Scotland on its border, often having a Catholic influence. I don't mean to get religious about this, but excuse me, I don't mean to get more religious about this, but it did cause some problems, in Britain, because, Bonnie Prince Charlie, all of that, and there's sort of all sorts of different political and almost tribal type things going on there as well. But to have Scotland on your border continuing at war with you was a problem. I didn't want that. When we united as one country in the UK, it really was a great future for Britain. But anyway, let's retreat from there. And so really I wanted it all as one complete entity. Okay. Ah, that's the siege I predicted. I was hoping for an assault, but he tends not to assault the first time. He tends to just siege, doesn't he? So, oh well. Right. Is he going to show me anything about what's happened? Come on, that's taking ages, isn't it? Ah, here we go. Agent recruited in Scotland. That's a gentleman in Scotland. That's good. So I'll just make sure he goes into one of the universities. I've got some universities here in Scotland. What, is that it? No, it isn't. It's this one, I think. Actually, you can't reach it. Do you know? I bet you we can reach an English university quicker. Which is bizarre, isn't it? Really. Did you know, by the way, in the 17th century, because all the universities in England were all down here, Oxford and Cambridge area, we actually there's Cambridge, so it's further up than I thought it was. But hey ho. What used to happen was the people in the north of England found it quicker and easier to go to St Andrews University in Scotland than it was to come to Cambridge and Oxford. So that's a bit ridiculous that a Scottish, so somebody born in Edinburgh would find it quicker to get to Cambridge than to get to to St Andrews. But I wonder if it's because of the poor infrastructure. Well, yeah, the roads are better in England, of course, aren't they? So maybe that's what made the difference. I don't know. Workers on strike. Yeah, but the roads weren't good then. That's wrong, really. They should be able to get there easier than they can get to Cambridge. Workers on strike. Where's this? Oh, Spain. Oh, there's no surprise there, really, is there? Even if I exempt it from tax, it's going to be -2, so there's no point. I might as well just keep on. They're going to strike anyway. Sorry, not strike. They're going to. Well, what do they do the second time? Some kind of revolt, isn't it? Right. Okay. Enemy raid. This is also in Spain. Can't do anything about that because he's still in there. So I'm stuck with that one. Okay, maybe it'll let me look at them though. See what he's got in there. Yeah, but won't tell me how many there are. City besieged, we know about that. That's Madrid. Unit recruited. Ah, of course, yeah, the horse are recruited before the other troops, aren't they? Construction report. Oh, yes, look at all those roads now coming out. And a few of the bigger farms that we ordered as well, so that should increase the income nicely. We're up to 26,900 and something now. 27,000 nearly, I should say. Somebody's died of natural causes. Gentleman. Oh, one of my gentlemen. That's probably why a new one has been born. An agent recruiter we already know about. That's the gentleman up there in Scotland. So, in terms of technology, let's just see where we are. We're machine rifling is 8 turns away. I'd definitely like to have that for my ships more than anything else. Actually, I thought it was... What's this one then? Oh, that's rifled cannons, isn't it? I can only get that when I've got machine rifling. Do you know, it is now 1816, and it finishes in 1825, which means I've got less than 20 turns left. So by the time I've got that, there won't be time to get that before the end of the game, which is really annoying, isn't it? I started in such a disadvantaged position here. You know, maybe I should start selling things for technology so that I've got the benefit of them now. So, I don't know, you know, give an island away. Maybe I'll take Jamaica and see if I can get some technology for it. So you never know. Quick look here to find that that I'm getting 5,356. I get 3,000 as you know, so that's 2,356 I'm getting from pirating things. There's my trade if you want to have a look at that. The Swedish one is being... Hey, what's happening? Oh, perhaps Sweden is being blockaded or something, I don't know, but... you see, this is still being raided overland, you know, to the Ottomans. Be interesting, actually. It's probably a Russian fleet, actually, so I don't want to take that on, do I? But where is it? Where's the trade route come in? Should be near Stockholm, shouldn't it? There's Stockholm, so the port should be there. Well, there's nothing preventing those goods from getting in, is there? That's really strange. It's like their port is blockaded. He's not going in there though, is he? What does that say? United States, Russia, Sweden, nothing. That's very strange, isn't it? Have they got another? Oh, they got another port. Have they? Oh, I don't understand that. Something else has happened that I don't understand. I know there's a Russian fleet on here, but it's not even pirating. I wonder if that's their main port now. That must be it. He's being blockaded in that port there. Well, I can't attack the Russians because they're friends of mine at the moment. But for the sake of trade, go to war with somebody, it's just not going to be worth it, I'm afraid. What am I saying? That's what we do all the time, isn't it? Right, no Prussian fleets around. I'll just join these up while I'm here. These are easy things to do. And he knocked my ship out of here, didn't he? So I'm just going to put that back in. Damage his port again, of course, while I do it. In fact, I can't get in there this time, can I? I'll just blockade it instead. Oh, I should have damaged it properly, shouldn't I? Gone in and out, you know, like I do normally, or should do normally. I haven't done that. And this one's still blockaded. And that one there is still blockaded. And he's still got that same ship in there, hasn't he? That one. Yeah, so he's not actually building any more ships, that's good. He's got large armies just sitting there in the port areas waiting to attack me. He doesn't seem to want to attack anybody else, it's only me he's going for, isn't it? Frustrating, but there you go. I don't want to attack him, I want him to come out and attack me. So what I'm going to do is work out in the next 5 minutes or so what I'm going to do, and then, you know, so I'm not just swanning around all over the place trying to find out what I should do next. Okay. Well, having given it some thought, I've decided that there's one or two things that I want to do, but that's all, just one or two. First of all, I've decided I'm going to get some more troops in here, just a couple. I've been debating with myself about what would be the best things to get in here. I've already got a heavy howitzer, which is really nice to have. I thought, you see, I've got mortars already in Madrid, so I don't need those. And then I'll just get myself some regular infantry, just to top up the numbers there. That's all I'm going to spend in there. And down here, what I want to do is get rid of this altogether. I don't want to build it up, it doesn't make any money, and all it does is make my population unhappy, you know, so it doesn't tell me that up there, but I'm pretty sure you get minuses for having things like that. You know, it's a naval hospital, and I don't care. I'm going to get rid of it because well, I can use it as a port any time for landing and moving off from. and like I said, I'm pretty sure it just makes people unhappy. So that's that one. These places I'd like to build up, you know, there are two of them here, the ones that I'd knocked down, but I don't want to drive the enemy that way. I want to drive the enemy in towards me, you see, so I'm going to leave that like that, otherwise it would just drive these up there. I want all of these to come in towards me. Now, presumably this is, some of it is part of a defeated army. I don't know if it's one that I defeated, or I really don't know, I've no idea. They can't have... No, they can't be actually. No, they must have fought someone else and not me, because I completely destroyed the army that was in there. Okay, so that's all I want to do with there. I did... Right, okay, the other thing I've done is I've looked at all the buildings. When you think about the number of turns that I've got left, it's 18, 16 now. I've got 9 years, that's 18 turns left. It takes 4 turns to build buildings, and you get about... I don't know, something like 120 a turn. Anyway, you need to keep them for at least 10 turns to get your money back for them, and it takes 4 turns to do them. I've got about 18 turns left, so I mean, it's really just not worth me building any more buildings. Okay, it might be worth getting some roads, you know, to make things move quicker, and it's worth recruiting, because, you know, obviously I need the men. Other than that, it's just not worth it at all. So I'm going to leave him in there to hold this place, and I don't think there was anything else at all that I wanted to do. Nothing else at all. So I'm just going to see what turn end brings on, and that should finish my half-hour slot then, shouldn't it? Probably find now there's something that I desperately thought, oh no, if only I'd have done that. How stupid was that? Because I really haven't given this very much thought at all. I've only given it about 5 minutes. I thought, no, let's just go for it. We're moving towards Mexico, as you know. Mexico's a lucrative area, but he's got 2 very, very large armies in there. I don't want to have 2 large armies, two ones that are overly large, because it's just going to cost me a lot of money to keep them up, maintain them. I want to hold on to my money as well. Why spend all my money on buildings that aren't going to produce anything for about 4 turns, and then only get a small amount of money back from them each turn? To buy new troops with. I don't see the point. If I'm going to need troops, I might as well just buy them all en masse, you know, when I need them, and where I need them, of course. So the areas surrounding Upper Louisiana, for instance, I could simply use all my money that I've got to raise troops and attack them there, if necessary. I might even try buying it off them. We'll see. But really, I think the best way now to increase my income is to gain land. Yeah, I really do. I don't see any point anymore in building anything. It's just to capture, and okay, perhaps repair. I could repair properties, you know, town halls and things, to increase income and settle populations. But other than that, there doesn't seem to be very much point at all. I'd like to be able to build up those places in Spain, you know, put bawdy houses in them or whatever, to settle the population quickly, because that will then free my army then to move on to other things. Okay, we definitely do seem to be on the homeward stretch now. I've had a look around. Doesn't look like anybody's directly threatening me. Nobody's at war with me. It's only really the Spanish that are a threat. And of course my Republican Guard will be ready soon, up there in London. So I'll be able to move those where I like. I suppose I should recruit in Britain as well. Prussia are held at bay now, of course, as you know. Spain are very definitely on the back foot. They could pick up an army and send it towards me, but it looks as though, with my control of the seas, that they would struggle to do that. And if they did, what they're going to do? They're going to take somewhere in Britain. Ah, now this is a surprise. I thought he'd have attacked me, but he's gone for them. And I have to fight him. Why do I have to fight him? Why can't I retreat? That doesn't make any sense, does it? 1323. Oh, it's an intercept. Right, okay. I'll decline the attack then. Ah, now I can retreat. Okay. I'm really surprised at that. I thought he'd have gone to attack me in Madrid, because that would prevent me then replenishing my troops. and make it hard for me to sort of settle my population there. Ah, now look at this. A large army coming out of Lisbon. Now that is a very good result for me. Because... now that's a real surprise to me, that, because that would mean that Lisbon could well be open to an attack. Here are my new Republican Guards. That's very interesting he's decided to do that. Now this is the army that he had in the port in Mexico. He's pulled those out. Again, exposing the port and therefore Mexico itself. Very surprising. Oh, he's bringing a fleet round near to my big fleet. He's taking it all the way round. What on earth is he thinking of doing there? Hasn't got any troops on it. He's effectively offering me a fleet there. Don't tell me he's going to attack with these. I wonder if he's considering putting those men on that fleet that we've just seen. And then taking it off to Britain. I wonder if that's his plan. Crikey. It's a shame I can't see in Lisbon, isn't it, to find out what's going on. Oh, maybe he is attacking me. Intercept. No, I won't intercept. Mind you, if I intercept, he still has to fight me inside there. And he still has to win. If I don't intercept, he'll probably just besiege, won't he? He's got two lots attacking me there. No, I'll wait. I'll decline it. I wonder why he didn't attack. I'm really nonplussed. He needs to prevent me from repairing those buildings and settling Spain. Why on earth wouldn't he at least besiege me, had I not intercepted him? Maybe he couldn't get back to me, after having a go at those dragoons. How curious. I really thought he'd go for me in Madrid. Really did expect that. Here we go. Right. Oh, crikey, look at all that lot. We've only got like 2 minutes left. Trade route raided. Which one's that? Where is that? Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, I might have to do something about that. Where is this place, anyway? Eugenio Mendez or something. Oh, that's the name of him. It won't tell me what theatre it is, will it? But it's sort of round there. But anyway, I'll be getting a lot of money out of that. 53,000 I've got now. Trade gained. Yep, thank you very much. And what's that? Enemy raid. Where's that? Oh, he's raided that Glasgow University. Well, I'll sort that one out straight away. And workers riot in Spain. And they've damaged a steam engine factory. Okay. So how happy are we now? We're not happy. We can zero tax them and then they'll be fine. Great, so there'll be no rebellion there. That's good news, isn't it? All these buildings are now in place. That's brilliant. I presume we did destroy that, didn't we? Has he prevented me from destroying that? By moving in there? He's prevented me destroying. I tried to destroy it, if you remember. He's taken it, hasn't he? So I can't destroy it. He knows it's going to upset my population. Flipping heck. What a nuisance, eh? Right, okay, I'm already rebuilding that one. Now, I can, let's repair this one then. And I'll put, I think he's out of my way now, so let's just get a bawdy house in there. Well, church coaching in to make people happy, not a church, because it's going to take too long to convert the population. Is that the one he damaged? Oh no, pleasure gardens. Let's improve those as well. They make my population happy, and he doesn't seem to have any troops near it, does he either? So that's good news. I just want to see what he damaged. Where is that factory that he's damaged? It's not that one. It said workers' riot, and it came up with a factory, didn't it? And I don't know where it is. Oh, it must be that. Wow! 3,132 to repair that. And it's giving me 1,000 to the regional wealth, of which I get a percentage. So if I get a quarter, that's 250 a turn, so it's 1,000, isn't it, after 4 turns. I wonder if it's worth doing it at all. I'm not even sure it's worth repairing it. I don't think it is. Might even be worth me just getting rid of it, actually. It'd probably mean he'll move into that as well, prevent me getting rid of it. Because it's bound to be giving me minuses. -2 on happiness, isn't it? I think I'll just get rid of that. Yep, okay. Because I don't need the money that much. You know, we're quite wealthy now. Let's see what these are. Workers' right, we know about that. Technological advance, seed planting drill, thank you, so that will give me some extra wealth. Recruitment report, yes, they're all the ones in England, brilliant. Construction report, excellent. Enemy raid we know about, this one we know about, this one, new nation arises, thank you very much. Okay, and new town emerges in Michigan territory. Not sure I'll do anything with that. But anyhow, main thing is I need to sort out where this fleet has gone that's gone up here, because I'm pretty sure he'd be thinking about putting those on it and then attacking Britain. I'm pretty sure that will be his purpose there. So we might have to go hunting for a Spanish fleet up there.